Welcome back to Your Road to Home, the podcast that takes you beyond your front door here in the Carbon Valley. I'm Kidder Badgekar with LPT Realty, here with
Maxine Carey at BOK Financial.
We're picking up Amy Willard, Executive Director of Roberta's Legacy here for the Carbon Valley area. I guess that covers more of, is that more of Weld County?
So they cover St. Vrain School District.
That's it, St. Vrain School District.
They can be treated, live in the St. Vrain area, and they will help anyone going through breast cancer. So they give financial support. So yeah.
Yes, so this is a very big cause for our area. We're really excited to share.
And it is October, so it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
It is, yes.
Hello, Amy.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Got a squish in. Oh, you dropped your water, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, welcome to our car.
Thank you very much.
Welcome to our car. We were just telling everybody that since it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, we're going to take you for a ride, and you can tell everybody about what y'all do at Roberta's Legacy.
That sounds perfect.
First of all, you guys just had a really big event.
We did.
That I want to hear all about.
We did.
With was it a balloon drop that you did?
Helicopter ball drop.
Ball drop, okay.
Yeah.
Let's hear this story.
Okay. So we basically got a helicopter pilot who donated his time and his helicopter. And we had people come and get tickets for Fox Hill. And then they filled up the helicopter with 160 golf balls, and then dropped them on a target.
Oh, wow.
And the winner got a package at the Broadmoor.
Oh my goodness, that's
was
amazing.
So they painted a boob on Fox Hill for us.
That's the most amazing part of the story.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we wore pink hard hats.
Oh my gosh. How fun. How much were you guys able to raise with that event?
So we raised about $20,000, which was awesome.
Isn't that cool?
Wow, guys, that's amazing.
Yeah, and one of the coolest things is that we had a lot of people there that hadn't heard about Roberta's Legacy before. So we were able to get new people involved, which is awesome and what we need to be doing all the time.
Right.
So it was really fun.
So tell everybody.
Yeah, I jumped the gun.
Tell everybody about Roberta's Legacy and how it sort of started.
Okay. So Roberta's Legacy started in 2017 after my mom, who had breast cancer, had passed away in 2015. When she passed away, we had gotten some funds donated at her funeral service, and they ended up in the hands of a local woman with breast cancer. And she sent our family a note just saying that she was in her third round of chemo and that her husband had left her and taken the insurance with him. And it was the first time she'd been able to buy any food or pay any bills in months.
Oh my gosh.
And so kind of as a family, we were just thinking, what can we do that would carry on Mom's legacy in a way that would emulate who she was, and also kind of be like a consistent ongoing help, because breast cancer is a long journey, and not having people have to reapply every month, but basically once they're with us, then they're with us until they don't need us anymore.
That is amazing.
Wow, that's kind of choked me up every time I hear that.
Seriously.
Hear that story. So, how many families have you helped, Amy?
So since we've started, we've helped about 150 families. And that's really part of what our goal is too, is to be more family focused, because it's not just the person that has breast cancer that's being affected, but it's also the people that are caregiving for that person and around that person.
Right.
And so, we offer massages for the family members, and we've been doing some things with our heart committee where we're asking local organizations to donate different things so that we can do caregiver things, axe throwing and just different stuff, because our goal really is to take care of the whole family and not just the person who's going through the breast cancer.
That's amazing.
Right.
That's such a big heart right there. That is amazing.
Yeah.
I'm having a hard time thinking of questions now, because I'm just so... That's extremely emotional. That is such an incredible cause that you guys have come up with to do.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I love that.
Yeah, and we have, this in 2023, we were able to get a space donated from the hospital, so now we're able to have an office, which is great, because we can have myself and then our staff member Lisa, and up until 2023 we didn't have any paid staff. And so having that hospital space has just been huge to be able to have our people come. We have wigs and eyelashes and eyebrows and pillows for post-surgery, and just trying to really have everything that they could possibly need while they're going through their journey.
And Amy, you really are there for the patients. I don't want to say ladies because you do have your first male.
We do, yeah.
You just helped your first male.
Yeah, so we call them our legacy families because they really are more like family to us than anything.
Right.
I go to a lot of chemo appointments and surgeries, and unfortunately we've been there for a lot of people. We've had 13 people that have passed away since we started, and so we've been there to support people during that time. So it really is more about being a constant support. And for some people, they say that it really is like the emotional support and knowing someone's there that is the biggest part of the journey for them in terms of us being able to help them.
I can imagine.
And so what do you want people to know about Roberta's legacy?
I think just to know that we're a support that's out there to assist people that have breast cancer, and that we really try to listen to people's stories. We really want to help people without we don't require any financial information. We don't require any of that stuff. We just require a letter from the oncologist confirming that they're being treated for breast cancer and that they live, work, or are being treated in the St. Vrain Valley, which that's an important piece. And part of that is because of how relationship-based that we are. We talk to or text or see the people that we're helping, once a week. And so having them close is really important.
Right.
But I think just for people to know that we're out here as a source of support, and we have, a bunch of different people that we've partnered with for house cleaning and massages and mechanics and just all kinds of stuff, because if people can't pay for their electricity bill, they're not going to be able to afford to fix their car. And people having a clean space during chemo is really important. So we've tried to create partnerships to help people with that kind of stuff as well.
And you really have grown the organization with people wanting to get involved and helping.
I think we've had a lot of, over the last couple of years especially, I feel like we've had a lot of community support. Right now we have a Pink Drink Palooza going on, which is basically like local restaurants and bars and breweries and such that are designating a pink drink that will go to Roberta's legacy. And there's places in Firestone, Frederick, Niwot, Longmont. Ziggy's is partnering with us to do a roundup for the month of October, and so they're going to do Longmont, Frederick, Firestone, Erie, Meade, all of their locations. So that's going to start next week. And so I think the community support has really been huge.
Right.
And that's important because obviously we need to continue to grow, but also for people to know in some of those outlying areas that aren't Longmont that we are there to support them and help them.
Yeah. Right. And I think that's kind of the misconception is you don't come out of Longmont, but it's anywhere in the St. Vrain.
Yes. Yeah, anywhere in the St. Vrain Valley. So we have people, in Frederick, Firestone. We have people in Erie. We have people in Meade. But I think that's kind of where we need to get our reach out there more so that people do know that we are in those places to help people.
Right. And I wanted to mention with the pink drink, also Longmont Dairy is donating.
I was just going to say that I saw you in that newsletter.
Yeah. So
is it 50%?
So they donate 50 cents of every single bottle of strawberry milk that is purchased in the month of October back to Roberta's legacy.
Yeah. So if you are not getting your pink or your strawberry milk in October, now is the time.
Yep. You need to add it.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Sorry, I cut you off. What was your question?
No, that's what I was going to say. I was going to say, you were just in my Longmont Dairy newsletter that I got.
Oh, that's awesome.
This last delivery, so I put some strawberry milk on my next order.
Oh, that's awesome.
And what are they doing at Mirror Image? They're doing...
Yep, so Mirror Image on October 26th, I believe is the date. It's a Saturday. It's the last Saturday of October. They're going to do a beer mile, and so you sign up for that, and it's a Halloween-themed beer mile, and they're going to donate the proceeds back to Roberta's legacy.
Oh, fun. fun. So what does that entail? You have to drink a beer and then run a mile?
No, you have to drink 4 beers and run a mile.
4 beers and then run a mile.
So
Okay.
you
So
drink
we
a
need to
beer.
get you to have this baby.
Yeah, get this baby
before
out.
26.
Could you imagine? Oh,
No, it's
gosh.
4 beers in a mile.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a lot.
How fun.
So sign up
Yeah,
for
get signed up for that.
your beer mile.
Yeah, so you sign up through Mirror Image to do the beer mile, which
That's
is awesome.
We'll add a link to that in the notes if I can find that. I'll make sure to have that available for you guys so you can get registered for that. And bring your friends. What are some other ways that people can help you guys? Obviously, we're looking for financial donations are always helpful, but like you said, you guys partner with a lot of businesses as well to help the families all around in general. Do you have anything specific that you're still looking for to make partnerships with that we can do a shout out here for you? Or
I mean, I think that we are always looking, like if we can have, house cleaning is a huge one. So
Okay.
having more house cleaning partners is huge. We're pretty good on like massage and acupuncture, but I think honestly, there's just randomly sometimes things that will come up. Like the other day we had someone who was having an issue with their garage door and we don't have a partner for that.
okay.
And so I think there are just a bunch of things that sometimes we haven't thought about until someone comes to us. And so we always welcome people reaching out to us and wanting to partner, because we just never know when we're going to utilize that.
Right. Very cool. So maybe even just a good handyman service.
Yeah,
would be great to have. Okay.
Yeah, it would be awesome.
Wonderful.
So, I just lost my train of thought. It's gone.
It's gone.
It's gone. Yeah.
I know you guys have a gala. Is it the gala that you just had a couple months ago as well too with the fairy theme?
Yeah,
Some of the
so
other
we
events that you
did.
guys have in the area, so we can help promote that.
Yeah, so we did a Fairy Gnome party out at Stapp Interstate Toyota. That was in June. And we're going to be doing that again in 2025. We're not exactly sure of the month that we're going to do it, but we're going to do that. The big thing upcoming, actually on October 20th of this month, is our Heart for the Pink Ribbon, which is our flagship event.
Mm-hmm.
One of the people that we have been able to be walking alongside is going to be speaking live at that event.
Oh, wow.
And so that's a dinner and drinks, and we have a coffee cart, and then obviously a program to kind of tell what we've done over the last year. But then the big thing is just hearing directly from somebody that we've been able to assist so that they can share their story and, kind of explain how we've been able to help them along their journey. So that's a really impactful evening, and that is on our website, so you can purchase tickets or a table or whatever to come to that event. It's on October 20th at Shoup Homestead.
Okay.
And you have a lot of people from the hospital, like oncology and stuff, come to that, and they really they can see how they're helping too.
Yeah, so being in Longmont, a lot of Rocky Mountain Cancer Center, UC Health, Longmont United Hospital, Hope Cancer Center, we obviously work very closely with all those people, and so they all have tables to come to that event. Just it takes all of us to make this possible, and so having that support from them too is really impactful and helpful for us.
Very cool.
Right.
Yeah. What a big need you guys are filling. This is awesome.
Yeah. And, one thing, I think I was listening to a video of the last year,
Mm-hmm.
and one of the ladies was talking, and,
Yeah.
Things you don't really realize when you're diagnosed with cancer and you're reaching out for support is, you have to give your financials.
Mm-hmm.
And, when you're giving your financials, like the previous year, you didn't have cancer, so you were making money.
Yeah.
And, when you're going through cancer and you're, lost a job on, a limited income, they're like, well, you made enough money last year. And so, and that's where Roberta's legacy, can help sort of fill the holes, I guess.
Yeah, because I think, the person who spoke last year, that's exactly what she said, is that she applied at a bunch of different places, and she was also pregnant at the time that she had breast cancer, and so she kept getting told that she had made too much the previous year. Well, that doesn't have anything to do with her current situation and moment. And then a lot of things weren't covered because they said that her pregnancy was a pre-existing condition, and so that disqualified her from a lot.
Come on.
And so I think that that's why it's really important to us to just help people without sitting down and trying to make a judgment on whether or not they need that help based on what they previously made, because you have new medical bills and you're missing work, and also the spouse is missing work because they're coming with you to appointments and surgeries, and it looks different if you have little kids and the mom's sick and the dad's having to take more days off of work or whatever it may be. And so for us, it's just that you have breast cancer, and really we just want to help. It doesn't have to have, there's no strings attached to that, I guess is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Right. Wow. When this thought first came across your mind after losing your mom, did you picture it growing this big? Is this...
No, I mean, I think when we started, well, first of all, we always joked because she was just such a caring and giving person, but more in a silent way. So we really struggled with, shall we put her name on this? Because she wouldn't love that. But, she deserves it. And obviously it brings validity to what we're doing, and people understand that we went through it. And, when we first started, our hope was that we'd be helping, 2 families a year. And, now we're at, as of right now today, we have 35 currently that we're in the fight with. And so I think that, it's, the need is really high, and, it feels good to be able to support those people. And there's so much about their journey that we can't control, but if we can help alleviate some financial stress, or they can come to our office and cry because they're having a hard day, that's really what's important to us, because we can make a part of their journey a little less dreary and know that they have someone there for whatever they need. And I think that that's been huge, and makes me feel good every day that we're carrying on my mom's legacy in a way that she would be proud, in a way that she would be, that she would be treating people, and how she would be running something if she was doing it herself.
That's amazing.
Right. And like you said, it's more than financial. You have wigs at the office, somebody needs that,
Yeah, and we're constantly trying to find new things, and the great thing too is that, now we just have such a larger network of people that are done with their treatments, and they're donating some of the things that were helpful to them during their journey, pajamas to hold their drains after they've had their surgery, and and just different things like that. And so it's so overwhelming for people when they're diagnosed, and a lot of people really don't know what they need. And so, another thing is every quarter we've been opening up our office to do a connection time and inviting all of our people to come. And a lot of them have really connected, and then they're kind of keeping relationship outside of just coming into the office. And when things are hard, or when they have a question about something that's upcoming, they can really reach out to each other. And so there's just such a large trust there that people have for us. And so when we're able to connect them with other people, or connect them with partners, or whatever it may be, they really just go with that, because it feels like this safe place for them. And so I think that makes me feel good, because that was always the intention, really.
Right. That is awesome. I'm pretty sure you know this, but do you know how much money Roberta's legacy has given support?
Yeah. So since we started in 2017, we've been able to help people in the amount of $750,000. So we anticipate that going into 2025, we're probably going to hit $1 million.
That's awesome.
And the great thing too for us is that, all of the events that we do, we are able to get sponsorships for events. So that's also another important piece of what needs to happen when we do events. But then 100% of ticket sales or donations or whatever it is from the events that we have, like the helicopter ball drop that we just had, that full $20,000 goes directly to assisting the people that really need it during their breast cancer journey, because we've had sponsorships that have covered the cost of the event.
Right. So that really is, the support and generosity of the community is appreciated and needed.
Yeah, I mean, without all of the community support and people being willing to sponsor our events, and we wouldn't be able to say that 100% of those funds are able to go to help people. And that's really something that we're proud of, that we've been able to do for the last 7 years, and something that we really want to continue to strive to do, as long as we're here doing this.
legacy families through the holidays? Because I know there's some I don't know, events.
Yeah. So, a lot of people that we help don't have a lot of family support or even friend support around them. And so over Thanksgiving, we do just kind of a social media fundraiser to raise funds to provide Thanksgiving meals to all those people who wouldn't otherwise be able to have one. We have a lot of young moms, and the thing I hear all the time is that they're constantly telling their kids no about everything because they don't feel good. They, don't have the funds. And so, those holiday moments are really important, and people need to be able to still create those moments and memories. And so we do a Thanksgiving fundraiser where we get, we usually get it at King Soopers, and it's a box of everything is pre-cooked, and so they can just then have a Thanksgiving and not worry about cooking. And then the other thing that we do in December is my mom is just this incredibly amazing stocking stuffer, I guess, like the stockings she would give us for Christmas.
Yeah.
It's like you would open it and it would be like, I've never seen this and I missed this my whole life. Like, she was just so good at doing that. And so one of the first fundraisers that we ever started was Roberta's stocking stuffers, which, we fill a stocking with a lot of different, comforting things, lotions and socks and just different things. But then our really large goal is to get a $500 gift card for every single person that we're currently helping. Because again, if you can't pay your electricity, or if you can't, put food on your table, you're not going to be able to provide any sort of a Christmas for your family. And so that's been something that's been really important to us, is to try to allow people to still have that Christmas and do that with their family. So that's a big one that we have during December. And then we have kind of a Christmas party at our office, and everyone comes and picks up their stocking. We have quilts that are made and donated by a local group called Soda Tell. And so there's a quilt with that, and then the stocking full of stuff, and then the $500 gift card for everybody.
So you ask for donations?
Yes.
For the $500?
Yep. Yeah, so we do a campaign to raise $500 for each person, depending on how many people we have at that time. And then we go out and get gift cards for all of them so that they can provide a Christmas. Because really cancer is hard enough, and so we don't want people to be selling their cars and moving out of their houses and totally, we want them to be in their safe place and to be able to still have all the things that they worked for before they got breast cancer. And so we try to do little random acts of kindness, like have them come in and get a little flower or a gift card for coffee, or just so that it's not always about the breast cancer, and also just so that people are able to come out of this and still have the things that they worked so hard for before they got this diagnosis.
Right.
And are you collecting for the Christmas stockings now, or is that going to be
in terms of the funds?
Yeah. Like, is that a specific ask, or
yeah,
can they just donate now and you can?
So there is a specific ask. We do a campaign for it, but all of our campaign links are already on our website.
Okay.
So if someone wanted to go and donate to the Thanksgiving, it's on there under our events on our website, which is robertaslegacy.org. And the stockings are on there as well. So we'll start promoting on social media, and then also emailing all of our database, but people can donate to those things at any time.
Okay.
Awesome. Be sure to share that link.
Perfect. Well, in your spare time, what do you love to do?
Well, my spare time, because I have 2 boys that are in competitive soccer, so my spare time is really spent on a soccer field.
Very nice.
That's kind of where, but everyone says I'm going to miss that when it's not happening anymore. So I love going out and having coffee. I love spending time with my friends. I love traveling. And of course, I love being with my family. And right now that means that most of my time is at a soccer field, which is okay.
Perfect.
That's awesome. How long have you been in the Carbon Valley?
Well, I was born in Longmont.
Okay.
So my husband and I moved to Johnstown for a little while, but really I've been in Longmont my entire life.
That's amazing. What do you think about the growth you've seen there, especially in the last 10 years? I mean, Longmont has really blossomed.
Yeah, I just felt it doesn't even seem like the same place anymore.
Right?
It's just grown so much. so many more people and businesses, and there's just so much happening in Longmont now, it seems like.
Yeah, they built up that downtown there really nicely. I like it down there.
Yeah, I do too.
Awesome. Are you a book reader or podcast listener?
I actually really like a book. Like, I like holding a book in my hand. And so a lot of times when I'm on like soccer carpool and I'm just sitting there for 2 hours, I'll just kind of sit outside, and that's my quiet time to recharge. But I like having like an actual book in my hand.
Awesome. Do you have a favorite book that you've read recently?
Right now I'm reading The Woman. And I actually just started it, so I don't know that much about it, but it came recommended to me. But I haven't been very good about finishing a book. Like, I start and then I stop. So I don't really have any great book recommendations right now.
All right. Fair enough.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much, Amy, for taking a ride with us today. I know a lot about Roberta's legacy, but I really, wanted to share it with the community. And, I hope anyone who has this on their heart will, reach out to Amy, and she can answer any questions. Or, if you know someone who needs support, reach out. We'll leave links below. And, if you also have it on your heart, a donation would be amazing.
Yes.
And there's lots of stuff coming up. There's lots of ways you can get involved. But for now, thank you so much for coming for a ride with us. We appreciate your time. And y'all get out there and meet your neighbors.
Bye for now.
Bye for now.
Thank you.